Obedience is how God prepares leaders for what's next. As leaders, many of us sense that we are standing on the edge of something more, a next level, a new season, greater responsibility. And often our instinct is to prepare by learning more, planning more, or positioning ourselves better. But scripture consistently shows us something different. God's preparation process is rarely external first. It's internal. And one of the primary ways God prepares leaders for what's next is through obedience. When we think about preparation, we often think about readiness through skill. But in God's economy, preparation is often revealed through response. Throughout scripture, leaders were positioned for greater impact, not because they knew everything, but because they trusted God enough to obey him step by step. Obedience doesn't always come with full clarity. It often comes before outcomes make sense. And that's the tension for leaders because we're trained to analyze, to anticipate, and to mitigate risk. But obedience requires us to trust God beyond what we can see or explain. Delayed obedience often doesn't look like defiance. It looks like waiting for confirmation, more reassurance, or better conditions. Yet obedience is not passive. It is an active posture of trust. And it is often the qualifier for the next level God is preparing us to steward. So as you consider the theme of preparation, I want to invite you to reflect honestly. Where has God already given you instruction? What step have you delayed because it feels uncomfortable or unclear? Are you preparing through planning but postponing obedience? What feels like a small step of obedience is actually a major step in God's preparation process. This week, as you prepare for what's next, take time to ask God one simple question. Where are you inviting me to obey? Then commit to responding, not once everything makes sense, but in trust. Because obedience isn't just part of leadership preparation, it's how God prepares leaders for the next level.